The forgotten goddesses, wisdom lost in time, word count preserved. She was once worshipped. Now she's been erased, but buried beneath ruins, myths, and forbidden texts. Her wisdom waits. In the shadows of time, their names have faded. Their temples lie broken beneath city streets and deserts. But once they ruled not just the heavens, but the hearts of empires, the minds of mystics, and the souls of civilizations. Wisdom and power sword, war, rose, love, skull, death. Each symbol burst into ancient script, fading into shadows. They were goddesses of wisdom, of war, of love, and of death. They carried sacred knowledge, encoded in rituals, symbols, and oral lore. Secrets now buried beneath sand, scripture, and silence. But what if their wisdom is not lost, only forgotten? The rise of the sacred feminine. Inanna, Queen of Heaven. Long before monotheistic doctrines cast women into shadows, before patriarchal kings reshaped the divine in their own image, the sacred feminine reigned. Inanna, the Sumerian Queen of Heaven, predates the Bible by over 3,000 years. Worshipped in the city of Uruk, she embodied paradox, love and war, beauty and wrath. Her descent into the underworld, one of the oldest surviving myths, symbolized transformation, death, and rebirth. Archaeologists found her symbols, the eight-pointed star and the lion, etched into clay tablets as early as 1900 BCE. Isis, mother healer magician Isis, the great mother of Egypt, was more than a goddess. She was the embodiment of magic, healing, and divine motherhood. In the coffin texts and Book of the Dead, she is credited with resurrecting her husband Osiris and conceiving Horus, symbolizing life triumphing over death. Her worship spread as far as Greece and Rome, where her temples still stand, like the temple of Isis in Pompeii, buried in ash in 79 CE. Shakti, the cosmic force. Shakti in Hindu philosophy is not just goddess. She is the primordial cosmic energy from which all things arise. The Devi Mahatmya, circa 5th century CE, declares her the supreme source of creation and destruction. Without Shakti, the male gods are powerless. These were not metaphors. They were cosmic truths, maps of consciousness, sacred instruction for balance, life, and inner transformation, erased by time, rewritten by power. But history, as always, is written by the victors. As patriarchal empires expanded, the goddesses were systematically diminished, rebranded as demons, temptresses, or myths. Inanna's bold sexuality and sovereignty made her dangerous. Later myths cast her as Lilith, Adam's first wife in Jewish folklore. Banished for refusing to submit, she became a symbol of sin, not sovereignty. Ishtar, Babylonian goddess of love and war, was described in later Hellenistic texts as promiscuous and chaotic, her complexity reduced to stereotype. Across cultures, the priestess, once a vessel of divine wisdom, was relabeled as witch. In Europe's Inquisitions, millions, primarily women, were killed for carrying herbal knowledge, healing skills, or visionary insight. Even language turned against them. The Greek word for soul, psyche, was feminized, but so was hysteria. Wisdom became masculine. Intuition became madness. Their wisdom lives on, and yet, despite erasure, they speak. In dreams, in rituals, in the deep ache of the soul, the resurgence of interest in goddess traditions, sacred feminine spirituality, and intuitive wisdom isn't new. It's a remembering. Carl Jung wrote of the anima, the inner feminine psyche, an archetype buried in all of us. Clarissa Pinkola Estes, in Women Who Run with the Wolves, calls this the wild woman, the instinctual soul we've forgotten. The goddesses live on in symbols, the crescent moon, once sacred to Artemis and Hecate, the snake, once a healer's emblem before it was demonized, the rose, a sigil of secrecy in goddess cults like the Rosicrucians. These are not dead religions. They are encoded maps of the psyche, and the soul is calling them back. To create is divine. To feel deeply is not weakness, it's wisdom. To destroy what no longer serves is sacred. To know yourself is to remember her. She was once worshipped. Now, she's been erased. But in every whisper of intuition, every act of fierce love, every cycle of death and rebirth, she returns. The forgotten goddesses are not gone. They are waiting to be remembered, and through us, they will rise again. The forgotten goddesses, wisdom, lost in time. Subscribe and enter the silent library, where the ancient voices still speak.